Hey everyone, this is Nick and welcome to my weight loss journey. So weight has always been something that I really struggled with and had, trouble with my entire life. Even from when I was young, I played multiple sports and I always was just overweight, and while all my friends could eat whatever they had wanted to and wished they could gain weight, I was sitting there angrily looking at them, trying to maintain weight from, the age of 9 or 10. In recent years, I've got much more knowledgeable about, how to manage weight in a healthy way, what foods to eat, how to keep my body in shape, and I have definitely overall increased my health, and at this point, I feel like I am at a healthy weight and in a healthy stage of my life. But what I want to do now is I kind of want to take this to an extreme, and I now have a weight loss goal of 20 pounds to get down to what I feel like is the best shape that I would have been in my entire life. So currently I am at 183 pounds. I'm filming this the day before Thanksgiving, so that number may rise here in a couple days, but my weight loss goal of 20 pounds would bring me down to 163 pounds. So, that's going to be tough. I've tried to do this a few times previously, and after I get down to about 170, it's really, really hard for me to lose weight. I start not feeling very good, and it just becomes very difficult. Also, what usually stops me from continuing to lose weight or continuing to be in a really good spot with my health is injuries. I have a couple serious injuries that will never leave me at this point. And so managing those injuries is really important to keep me active and to allow me to get to the fitness level that I really want to get to. And so that's actually part of the hope for this channel. I hope that I am able to, show you all what I do and the steps that I'm going to take to try to achieve my goal. But then also vice versa, I want to be held accountable by something more than just, a friend or a relationship. I want, people following my journey, and I want to, have that on my conscience that, I'm not just doing this for myself. I want to do it for other people as well. And I really just feel like at this point, so many people are affected by the same kind of condition of weight that, if I could be an inspiration in any point and pushing through that, I really want to take that on and see if I can come up to the challenge. So the steps that I am going to take in this journey are steps that I currently do in some ways, and there are things that I now feel like are true ways to lose weight in a healthy manner. A lot of people do crash diets and they starve themselves, and which may not be a bad thing in moderation, which I'll talk about in a second. But usually, those plans fail and all of the weight is gained back, and the people are just, more sad at the end because they just, went through a stressful time and their body was put through stress, and overall it just wasn't a pleasant experience. So when I try to lose weight, I'm not going to try to lose the 20 pounds in a week or a month, because at this point it's just unrealistic. I'm giving myself a 4 to 6 month time window in trying to lose that weight. I'm thinking, trying to do about 1 pound a week is a healthy way for me to do this, because like I said, the timing of this right before Thanksgiving, I am going to be going through the holidays, which is a very bad time to try to lose weight. And I also have a job that is very stressful in the beginning of the year, so I know that's also going to be a challenge. But back to the steps. The number one step that I'm going to take to try to lose this weight is my diet. So in recent years, and more so in the last 6 months or so, I have been more intrigued and have tried to do a high-fat, low-carb diet. And so this means, you know, a lot of healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, things like this, and less carbs, specifically refined carbs. So if I'm going to consume carbs, I want those to come from, you know, vegetables or things that are naturally occurring in nature. You know, nothing refined, nothing packaged. You know, it's really hard to do nowadays because almost everything has refined carbs. But the moral of the diet is eat healthy fats, no carbs, no sugar. That's the basis of it. And so I'm going to be continually trying to do this, but get more strict about it and really just try to put my effort into not breaking that diet for as long as possible. Obviously, there'll be cheat times, but just really trying to, you know, be strict and to follow that diet to a T. The second part of the plan is also on the dieting phase, and that's intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is essentially fasting for 12 to 18 hours or more so in some ways per day where you don't eat. So for instance, you know, I'll stop eating at 6 p.m. I'll eat my dinner at 6 p.m. and then I won't try to eat again until, you know, noon the next day, right? And this is something that I've tried in recent years, and it's really actually had a lot of success. I find that after I do it for a while, it really becomes easy. I'm not hungry in the morning. I actually probably have increased energy in the morning before I eat, and I've noticed that it cuts my cravings out. I feel like my body uses up all of the energy, and I'm not putting in more energy when there's already some there. And so that's something I'm going to try to do, but I'm also going to try to throw in a couple 24-hour or 48-hour fasts in the middle of those to really just try to shock my body and to, you know, put myself in a stage where it burns fat for power. So that's also going to be a stage that I'm using as we go along. And the last stage is just continuing to work out. And so I have been pretty good lately about working out. I work out probably 3 to 6 times per week. But as I said before, the main thing for me is monitoring my body and making sure that I do not get injured. I have a torn labrum in my right labrum, and I have a back that has been really bad for the last probably 6 years. I'm only 25 years old, but I throw my back out probably 6 to 10 times a year. Lately, I have gotten it in a really good spot where I'm not too concerned with throwing my back out, but that's always kind of a possibility, and it's something I'm always thinking about. And when I do throw it out, it is awful for my weight loss goals because realistically nothing matters. It's really hard to do anything. It's hard to stand up. And so making food or caring about what I'm eating definitely takes a second wind, and all of my energy gets into being normal to just live my life and be able to work and to do normal things. And so yes, I need to continue to work out as often as possible. I think lifting heavy weights is the best way to build lean muscle, and lean muscle burns a lot of calories, and I think that's the easiest way to lose weight rather than doing a cardio diet or anything like that. I'm not really good at doing cardio. I lose, focus, and it's not very fun for me. And so lifting weights has always been something that I love to do. And so being able to continually lift weights and build lean muscle mass is going to be really important to this process as well. And on that as well, I think short walks, 10-minute walks throughout the day is something I'm really going to try to do, especially right after meals. After I eat, I'm going to want to try to go on a 10-minute walk within probably a half an hour of that meal. So I'm going to try to do that for all of my meals and throughout the day, even though it's going to be pretty chilly here. It really kind of has been this year, but that is the last stage. So it's pretty simple. Obviously, it's basically just diet and exercise, but I wanna do this with other people this time. So hopefully you guys want to follow my journey. I plan to, you know, upload pretty regularly and to show progress and progress pictures and things like that. So I hope you guys want to follow my weight loss journey, and if you're interested in weight loss yourself, hopefully I can give you some inspiration and we can do this together. I know usually a lot of people are interested in weight loss after the new year. Everyone's New Year resolution is going to be weight loss and the gyms are going to be packed again. But, you know, weight loss for me is something that's more important. You know, I have a family that has really bad health consequences with weight, and, you know, it's something that I know for the longevity of my health, I need to keep weight loss in check and in mind, and it starts now. So I appreciate you for watching. If you want to keep watching this journey, hit that subscribe button, comment down below anything you're feeling, or if you want some inspiration yourself, and hopefully we can do this together. Thanks a lot, guys.